Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of Jafo Plays. I am here with Melina. We are here playing Warhammer Quest Silver Tower. We're going to try our second trial. She set one up while I was busy doing some personal stuff, and she chose just the next one on the list, which is the Trial of Chamon. So we will read, and we will begin. She has already set up our deck for us, so we'll give you some story time. In this region of the Silver Tower, the champion's foes seemed especially well armed. They bore exquisitely ornamented blades and were weighted down with glittering armor and bags of riches. After battling through another wave of these gaudily attired enemies, the champions reached a perfectly spherical chamber whose walls were liquid steel. Wait, yeah, okay. Sorry, a single slender bridge of elaborately worked copper arced out into the echoing chamber, and oh my god, excuse me. And its end was rippling disk of gold, hovering in the air like a curtain dancing in the breeze. Here it seemed was a portal. Behind them, in the champion... Excuse me, my tongue got tied this morning. Behind them, the champion heard another great host of enemies gathering to attack, preferring the unknown to such heavily armed attackers. The champions fled along the copper bridge and plunged through the liquid gold beyond. So began the next great trial. To prepare the exploration deck for this trial, take the 9 exploration cards marked with the Chamon's icon, which is this one.
It's very, very poorly put on that one.
This one shows yellow. The one on our book shows orange, which is weird. Find the fighting pit, the trial's grand chamber, shuffle it together with 2 other random Chamon cards. Put this stack of 3 next to the ingress chamber's exit. Shuffle the remaining and put them on top to complete it. All that remains is for to step forth and see what awaits. So we begin once more. Who's going to be first player? You want me to kick open the door?
Yeah.
All right, I'll kick open the door. First things first. We get a free Destiny round of no 2s. We lose those, but we don't get punished for them this turn. 1, 1, 3, 4. I can do that.
I got 1, 3, 3, 4.
Kick open the door. The Warrior's Gaze. Okay. So I say since it is a T, let's make this a T. Yes, ma'am. We'll put that just like that. And there's a portal, yes, right about there. Okay, 2 statues here, twisted archetypes of a warrior and wizard. For all its strangeness, some hint of nobility still clung to the warrior statue, and beneath its approving gaze, the champions felt empowered to perform truly heroic deeds. We will roll on encounter table A. If the hero in this chamber gains any renown, they gain 1 more point than normal.
Sweet.
So, we'll start with this. So we just messed up the deck. So, we have essentially a 50-50 chance right now to go to that. Because it's in the bottom 3. 1, 2, 3. So if we go that way, we have a 67% chance of getting the right door. So I'm going to put these over here and these over here. We will roll on encounter table A. Oh, but I get 2d6 die roll. So a 7. I need a d3 roll. 1 blue horror. And 2 Carrick Acolytes. So let's do our favorite setup.
Just because I'm going to prepare it. There's all your 1 stuns. There's your 3 ones.
Okay. Wonderful. So we get our usual monsters. Oop, that's not the usual book, though. We get our usual monsters. If you guys have been following along on our series, you'll know that we both start with a level up. Oh, we should probably put our level ups back on the board.
That might be helpful. I forgot to do that.
That's all right. I will spend that second one. 1, 2, to go say hi. I will spend this. What is it? If the hero in this chamber gains any renown, they gain 1 more point than normal. Okay. So murder the blue horror. We'll turn the blue horror into a brimstone horror right away. And I'll gain 1. I gain 1. It's at the end of the round. I'll spend this to put it into the wizard. That's 2 damage into the wizard. And since you really have no use for 1s either, I'll spend that to roll that 4 and murder the wizard. Okay, that gives me 1.
It's like my card.
Thing will actually help now. There we go. That's the end of my round. Go ahead and get yourself some. 1 to step in. Remember, if you step in, you got a pig sticker that brimstone. You could, however, 2, 3, 4, go there.
Yeah, that works. And then
Shoot the shield guy.
Yeah.
Miss. Shoot the shield guy. Miss. Shoot the shield guy. Hit for 3 damage. Nice. He's unfortunately, because of his shield, he has an additional point of vigor.
Whatever, at least hit him.
You still got 2 more dice up here.
Okay.
Hit the shield guy. Hit. Dead. And
Really dead.
Yep, and let's hit the brimstone. Dead.
I gain points of
Alright, so 1 for that, 1 for the 6, 1 for the dude, and 1 for being the warrior's gaze. Loot?
Yes.
I'm getting loot.
Nope.
I find a sorceress shield. Ooh, I actually have a shield, so it's kind of cool. Where's my other black die? There it is. Let's see. Whenever the hero suffers a wound, roll a die on a 4, 5, or 6. The wound is deflected and has no effect. On a 1, the scroll crumbles into dust. Discard this card. Neat. That actually kind of sounds like something I should have on me at all times. Yep. Yours. Bring our punishment. I see 3s and 4s are leaving. 3s, no skills. 4s, no adversaries. We only have 2 skills. Need 4. We need 3. So which way do you want to go? Well, you're the leader. I'll follow you.
1, 2, 4. I am going to use
What is that?
this to look at the top 3 cards of this one.
Discard this card at any time to look at the top 3 cards of any exploration deck without changing their order. You can share this information. Are you sure you want to do that? Well, wait. How many cards are in there?
4.
4 versus like
4.
Oh, okay. Okay. You cannot change their order, remember.
Yeah, I know. I'll put it back down this way. We're going this way.
Is that the way we need to go?
Yep.
All right. I kind of figured as much. I'll follow you wherever you will go. Let's see. There we go. No, go ahead. You move. I'm going to look rules up. If unexplored exits are cleared away.
So I can just use the 1 to open the door, correct? Or does it need a 2?
No, you just need a 1 to explore.
The Crystal Junction.
You now realize that that's sorted the deck again, right? Okay. And while we're doing that, if any unexplored exits are cleared away, bring their exploration decks forward to the nearest remaining unexplored exit. If this leaves multiple decks at a single exit, combine them together into one deck by dealing cards from the bottom of each one at a time. In the unlikely event that a chamber cannot be placed after exploring an exit because other chambers are in the way, the obstructing chambers immediately vanish as described above, as long with any that are no longer connected. So there we go.
And it's from the bottom, correct?
You deal from the bottom, and you choose which direction they go. So
Doing that.
we are okay. What do we got?
The light that pulsed from the crystal prisms was luridly bright. Its touch somehow greasy and exhausting. Everything it lit blurred and shivered, shuddering in and out, focused amidst jarring stabs of migraine agony. Roll on encounter table C.
Encounter table C will be a d6 die roll.
Subtract 1 from the result of any save rolls for heroes in this chamber.
Well, that sucks. That means I save on a 5+ right now. You save on a 7. Womp womp. 3. 1 grot scuttling per player and an unexpected event. So pick 2 of these front row.
I'm gonna go with football then.
And they go towards the closest to the center as possible. So one dude will go there. And one dude, they can't, well, those are obstructions, so they're going to have to go here or here. So there and there. And then give me a d6 die roll. So that you guys can see what's going on in that chamber a little bit.
Purple will be the 10s.
10s is purple, she says. I see 65. I happen to open right to that page.
Neat.
The shadows thereabouts seem to stir and shift, as though possessed of a life of their own. Within their depths moved a fell and ancient presence. In a voice innocent and sweet, its whispers carried to the champion's ears promises of power for a price. Each player hides a die behind their hand. If they wish to offer up another player in exchange for power, they indicate this with their score of their die, -1 for the, 1 for the rune mark, 2 for the player to the left, and so on. Discuss your options if you trust each other. Once each player has chosen a number, they are all revealed. If at least half the player's dice show the same number, the player with that number suffers 3 wounds, and each player who chooses them draws a treasure card. So we can murder each other for power. Who's the rune mark player? You? Alright. I'm not gonna murder you, because that's fucking stupid. Yes, I swore on YouTube. Eat it. Yeah, I'll hide mine. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I revealed you. Yeah. No, you. It says if at least half, you suffer. If at least half the player's dice show the same number, players will suffer. The player with that number suffers 3 wounds.
Oh.
And then you get paid for it, but you suffer 3 wounds. Since there's only 2 of us, you pick 1. You're 1. I'm 2. Everything else is a wash.
Oh.
So, did you want to try that again?
Yes.
Sorry, guys. This is still the same day as that season or series part 1. We've been doing this since 4 o'clock in the morning, so it's a long day for us. It's already 5 hours into the day, and we haven't even started our actual job. So once again, I'm going to show something that's not a 1 or a 2. Yay! We're good. Would you just stab that guy and then...
Yeah.
And then you said we're going that way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You could spend the 2+ to leap. Don't you have leap?
Yes.
What does that do?
Move your hero up to D3 spaces, which is 3 because I'm swift. You do not need to make a pinning roll, and you can move through any miniatures.
So that would allow you to get away. Although you kind of suck in this world or in this map. Mm-hmm. You're actually better off almost running. You'd be better off running and setting up there. Setting up there or there, and you could shoot him. Yeah, that would be 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Or if you have to go in 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's fine. And then you could shoot that guy.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You could try shooting him again.
5.
Roll a D. You need to hit a... Oh, he only takes a wound. That's fine. You want to use that 6 at all? I care neither.
I'm going to use it to...
Stun?
Yeah.
Back guy. Front guy, no. Back guy, no. All right. You are wonderful. 1, 2, 3. We'll murder the unmurdered guy. Yep. That's a full-on cock. Shit, I should have took the 5. That
Or
guy,
the 4, those.
back guy is dead. Front guy is also dead. I get 2 of them. As we are murder hobos. Alright, let's open this up a little bit so you guys can see what's not going on. Alright. Shit. We get an unexpected event. You're the rune marked player in the adversary's phase. Roll. We can't have two respites in a row.
Well, I thought a respite was doesn't have to.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's poorly written. Because it just states, if there are no adversaries on the board at the start of this phase, the heroes can take a respite. I mean, I suppose we can choose not to stop and rest and search. We just keep moving.
I'm fine with that.
It's fine by me. If we're doing that wrong, let us know in the comments down below. So, I don't know if it's a forced or a must or a may.
There is a respite.
What?
In the FAQ, change the text in the first circle to read: if there are no adversaries on the board at the start of the phase, at the start of this phase, there is a respite. Each player then sets up their hero anywhere in the current chamber. Then,
cool.
If they wish, they can attempt to rest. If they do, each player rolls a dice. If at least one player rolls under the number of skills their hero has, there's an ambush. Page 19. Otherwise, each player can heal D3 wounds or search the room.
And it just says, if it still uses the rest of that, though.
Yeah, it's the first circle.
The second circle is there cannot be a respite 2 rounds in a row. If one would happen and an unexpected event occurs instead. Yes. So it means if it has to, then you're the rune marked player. You get to roll for the respite. We would get an unexpected event. We at least get to stand by that door.
But this also says we can search the room.
But it says you can't have a respite twice. And searching is part of the rest. Healing and searching for loot is part of the respite. I hate that word, by the way, but whatever.
Okay.
Respite. So roll another D66. Purple is still big.
Mm-hmm.
13. Oh, we need to go the other direction now. A thick and cloying fog billowed up to engulf the champions, scintillating blue and purple vapors in which strange lights swarm. The clouds shredded apart as quickly as they had come, but in their wake were left Carrick acolytes who sprang swiftly to the attack. Roll a die, place that many acolytes next to the board. Grab 4 of them, that's 1 of each color. Starting with the rune marked player and going clockwise, each player sets up one of the acolytes as close to their hero as possible until they've all been set up. Sir, pick who you would like. You want him there? Sweet. I'll take Captain Pig sticker. Sir Slash a lot. Woo! This is what happens when you're too fast at this game, also. Yeah, shit happens. That is still the end of the round. I start the round. I get this. I get this. I see 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn. threes. What does threes do? Double threes. Double threes. No skills. We need 2 skills to have that one work. Well, I'm going to go on a murder hobo rampage. I hope you don't mind.
You're going first. I don't think I really have a choice.
No, I know. I'd like to at least pretend like you care. Stab with stick, hits for 2. Stab with stick on the second die, hits for 2, dead. This guy's dead. I gain a renown. I can move D3 spaces.
Oh, yeah.
Move me forward 1. Stab with stick against the guy next to you. Hits for 2. Stab with stick again. Hits for 2. Dead.
Hits for dead.
I gain another one. I'm going to go after that guy over there. Stab with stick. Missed. Oh, see, I'm getting greedy, guys. And I'm going to take this last one as well. Stab with stick. Hits for 2. Wizard gets 2. Has 2 on him. I think I earned my keep.
Okay. So I'll just use this one for it. So using 6 to bedazzle the room.
Wizard is stunned.
And on the other one, nope.
Slashy man is not. I'd say it's time to get some work done, man.
Yes.
You can see the wizard, and you can see the other guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for
Okay.
him.
Missed.
No.
Yes. For 1. Yes.
That gains me.
For 3.
Yep.
So it gains you 1 for the kill and 1 for the 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Indeed.
That's what I wanted.
These guys shouldn't mess with us, man. Hey, look! They get a turn. Done.
That's why I did it.
New turn. New dice.
Dub 6, dub 3.
So we get a 2. We get a 2.
Ooh, 66 die roll.
Yup.
Purple still being big.
Oh shit. 53. 53. There's one of these that's in the high 50s and 60s we don't want, by the way. It sets up this guy in rage mode. He's been chasing after us and he's pissed. In that moment, the air resounded with a cacophony of demonic voices. Gleeful shrieks, jabbering riddles, curses uttered backwards, and threats that dripped like slime from the air echoed around the champions in a maddening din. The fires of change leapt high, then guttered out to leave capering horrors in their wake. Each player rolls a die. If they roll a 1 or a 2, their hero is set ablaze.
Oh, wait, no.
He's still alive. Is set ablaze by demonic wildfire and suffers wound. Then, set up a pink horror at the nearest portal. If there are at least 3 players, they also set up 2 blue horrors. So we're getting a pink horror.
Okay, and then what? We roll a d6.
So we're getting that. And then roll a d6. On a 1 or 2, you take a wound as you were set ablaze.
Yeah.
You're set ablaze, so I'm not. Could you stop catching fire with your face? It's painful. And
I know it
stop.
is.
So roll your 3 dice. I get 4. You're going to spend that 2 to heal yourself, and then those 6s, you're going to just go to town on things. And yeah, I'll just take over what's left.
Okay, yeah.
So spend the 2, heal yourself. Spend a 6. I would say put everything to sleep.
Yep, spend a 6 to bedazzle. We'll start with him. That's
He's
5.
asleep.
That's 4.
So they're both asleep. And
Shooty.
fireball.
Nope.
Nope. Hits. And he's dead. That was a 6, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
So he only has 1 wound remaining anyway. It's at your feet. So he dies and you gain 2 XP off of that. And just like that, you caught up to me again. 3 to go. 1, 2, 3. And murder hobo hit for 2. Hit for 2. That makes you 2 come out.
How does the sun thing work?
I don't know. You might want to look that up. I think it gets, one of them gets stunned and the other doesn't, so I'm going to go after the one that isn't. Hit for 2, and he's dead as well. I'm up by 2. Who's the rune mark player, you or me? So go ahead and roll a d6. We'll say that the 1 brimstone is still active. 5. Vicious Capering. Each horror in the group moves towards the nearest hero. Each horror in the group then attacks the nearest hero with either blue fire or flickering blade, whichever is in range. So, unless you see something that changes that.
I don't know.
Well, I do know we are near the end of an episode. So, thank you guys all for coming and checking this episode out. I hope you guys are liking it. I apologize if it seems like we're going faster. We're much more comfortable with the game now, as we've hopefully have you realized that we've played a few episodes now, so we're much more comfortable with this, and so we're just trying to get this to go a little faster. When we film actually during closing hours of of the store that I work at, which means we kind of have to make sure that we're done and ready, cleaned up and ready to receive customers when they come. So we want to make sure that we have plenty of time to film, as well as plenty of time to clean up and be ready when the store opens. So that's why we're trying to push this along as fast as we can. We will end today's episode here. We will figure out the rules question that we have. We will come back tomorrow with the start of or not tomorrow, but the next time with the start of the new episode and answer that rules question that we had. And we will go with whatever the result of theirs is. By the way, it is a result of a 5, so we'll put a die there to remind us. And that is that. So we will see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for stopping by.